Let's move on to this a good old 6-pack challenge.
Jesus, top 10 Christ.
Man, I was so mad at this match when I had to like
so many people.
I'm like, I can almost fit them all in. Let's go. Anthony, what are your thoughts on the 6-pack?
I guess I'm gonna start it off with a question. Could this be the end of the Judgment Day?
Yes.
As we know it, because we've seen the little dissension. We've seen they didn't know Dominic Mysterio was going to show up on SmackDown and do what he did. So could Damian Priest and Finn Balor lose those titles at WrestleMania, which I personally believe they are? To who, I don't know, but I don't think they're walking out of this match as the champions at WrestleMania.
This is the awesome truth. And anyone, this is the awesome truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God, I feel, when it comes to this situation.
Yeah, no.
Go ahead. I know you're.
I listen. I don't care what happens in this match. I don't care who goes through what.
Yep.
All I know is this match has to end with R-Truth pulling down the belts. That is the moment you need. That's a WrestleMania moment to never forget. That is what I'm paying to watch on whatever night we get this one. I think it will be a night one match, but I think R-Truth, the only other thing they could do is R-Truth like has it and then somebody shags him. And I really don't want that to happen. But I think that moment, like Philly will fucking explode if R-Truth yanks down those belts.
Yeah, I think you made my decision. I didn't think of R-Truth, being that one to grab those titles. He's on the roll right now. He's really on a roll. Everyone's behind him. I did have an initial pick of maybe DIY, but no, I think you have that moment with R-Truth at WrestleMania, him pulling down the titles and Philadelphia exploding, like literally exploding that R-Truth is a champion.
And quickly further to your point, Anthony, if R-Truth is the one to pull down the belts, the Judgment Day then can look at Damian and go, that's all your fault.
True. Yeah. I didn't even think about it like that. Yeah, that actually makes sense. Like the light bulb just went off in my head.
Right.
Now, 2 questions. A, does this become a match of we split the titles and you grab one title, you grab that title versus you grab the other title? And B, do we see a surprise entrance? Because this has been the most talked about opportunity for a surprise competitor at WrestleMania. And I feel like it could be get up, drop the bombshell.
I can't fit any more dudes on the fucking thing, dude.
I'm not asking you to. Trust me, you're getting praise of holy shit. You get more people than WWE could.
Would they go 7 teams? Would there be a surprise team with this? That's interesting.
Bro, they've had more people than this at any time. Like in a ladder match, like this is some NXT just commonplace for them, I feel.
I did see something about maybe these two over here at the end. I cannot remember their names. Austin Theory. There we go. Austin Theory. I couldn't remember his name. Austin Theory.
The Douche Canoes.
Yeah, their team not being involved. I've seen that they might be pulled. I've seen that a lot today. I've seen that a lot today. And I've also seen the rumors of a popular TNA tag team replacing them.
MCMG.
So I don't know.
Ooh.
I mean, I've said that, and then I was like, are you shitting me? They're gonna do that? I mean,
I wonder
if you're gonna do a team that's gonna be there for a hot minute versus a hot weekend. That's the team that's gonna do it.
Yeah, I wondered, like, would it get the reaction? Now, Anthony, you were live for Jordan Grace, so maybe you'll have a better take on it. My only fear is if they were like, oh, we need we're looking, who's the surprise team filling in for whoever, and then their music hits, it might have a bit of a, at least, at first.
Yeah, I was there live for Jordan Grace. I do believe it was, I don't want to take away from her moment. I do believe it was oversold by the IWC a bit. Being there live, literally in my section, it was me and the dude next to me. There were people, I literally heard people say, who is she?
Yeah,
now,
absolutely.
Far on the opposite side of the arena, there were loud TNA chants.
Okay.
But from where I sat, it was literally me and the other dude next to me. So I don't know. Jordan Grace is not bigger than the Motor City Machine Guns, though. And the Motor City Machine Guns have been around a very, very long time. So it could be that big explosion, but it also could be that Jordan Grace type pop as well. I don't know.
Ooh.
Now I'm trying to remember where the Royal Rumble was this year versus
Tampa.
WrestleMania is going to be in Philadelphia. And I think, like, I know on one hand, WrestleMania is the conference to end all conferences, is the convergence of all wrestling fans. But still in Philadelphia, and you have that go up, like, it is still a little bit of a smart mark audience. I feel that might be a little with it. Not saying I could be proven wrong, but I'd rather have a team there that's going to be there for the long haul than a short haul.
Fact.
Yeah.
And I mean, again, you might not get that big, like, oh my God, pop, because, obviously the Dudley's music hits, everyone loses their fucking noodle. But the good thing is, if MCMG get in that match and then show up,
you're going to make a fucking fan.
By the end of the match, whether they win or lose, people are going to be like, okay, who are these guys?
Who are these guys? Exactly. And if you do it like they did the Royal Rumble and like run down the Motor City Machine Guns on commentary, at least for the fans at home, you'll get that buzz from the IWC. Now, like you just said, if they show up and show out in that match, killer, you got the crowd behind them instantly.
Yeah, that's a valid point. So very intriguing. I mean, will somebody be taken out of this match? We got 2 more shows to go, Monday and Friday. Will all 6 teams make it there? Do they add a 7th? Very interesting. I don't care about the New Catch Republic. They can leave, I guess.
I don't like that.
I was going to say, I feel like I like that we're all trying to come up with different people that outside of the Awesome Truth that could win it. Of like, we're just like, well, if they just completely get rid of this one team and add another team and entirely different, then maybe it could be competitive. Like, at this point, it's clearly Awesome Truth. It is no debating. It is, you could add the Hardy Boys, the Dudley Boys, the fucking, Bad Street Bully Boys, whatever fucking team you want to add. This is the Awesome Truth in here.
That's my thing. I want that moment. I think R-Truth has deserved it. He came back from that. He went down to NXT and blew his knee out. He gets back to wrestling. And ever since he returned at Survivor Series, he's been one of the most talked about people in wrestling in 2024. It's been outstanding.
Does little Jimmy count the fucking pinfall here?
Now, some people have said that there's a chance that, like, one team pulls down the Raw belts, one team pulls down the SmackDown belts, and then there's an argument, and then they're like, screw it, we'll split them.
Well, we've talked about that, and I think if you're going to do that, you need to clarify that beforehand. You on a WrestleMania weekend,
just on a whim
in Philadelphia, which, let's be honest, it's Philadelphia. You don't want to have too much confusion or anything like that. You want everything clear as crystal here.
Fair enough. I mean, potentially. Yeah, I mean, I don't love the idea. Like, if you, like you said, if you're not going into it with that idea to kind of spring it at the end of like, we didn't know what to do. Like, I don't love it.
No. Well, and even half the time you see most of those matches to where someone will pull down a Raw belt and the part like R-Truth will pull down a Raw belt and the Miz will pull down a SmackDown belt. What the fuck are we gonna do then? They're one half of each tag team divisions.
Right. Does MCMG get the same pop as AJ got?
How much do they focus on Roman Reigns? That's the question.
What do you mean?
Because when AJ came out, they focused really hard on Roman Reigns.
Oh,
the Royal Rumble. It was a joke.
I missed it. But Motor City Machine Guns should have a feud with Awesome Truth if they show up. Listen, like I said, my prediction in this match, because realistically, could any of these teams win? Yeah, Triple H loves DIY. The New Day are vets. But I want that R-Truth moment.
No, I agree. I really want that R-Truth moment. After you said it earlier, I was like, no, that makes sense. Give it to R-Truth.
Yeah, you could add Swimmy, Swami, whatever fucking team you want to add into this match. You can make this a 20-man on one fucking ladder match.
Mm-hmm.
The Awesome Truth leave here. R-Truth is leaving as your tag team champion.
Yeah, and I do believe they have opened WrestleMania shows with ladder matches before.
Yeah.
So this may be a candidate to start one of the shows, one of the nights.
Yeah.